So the first question is MCQ. MCQs I do by, I'll repeat my method once. First, I read the question and I find out the location. Here, I don't need to do that because your location is already given to me, second paragraph. After finding the location, I read the question properly and then I read the passage. I don't read the options. I only read the options after reading the passage. Otherwise, I start matching keywords, and that's not a good thing. I don't want to match keywords. I want to make sense of the paragraph. So never read the options first, make a sense, then mark the right option. Okay.
So I face lots of difficulty in this type of questions.
Okay. So let me do one for you and then you can try the next one. Okay. What point does the writer make in the second paragraph? Meaning I'll have to read the whole paragraph. Okay. And remember, I don't want to match keywords. I'm just going to get the meaning. Okay. Let's begin. The challenge for education and policymakers is to shape the evolution of national identity. So they are saying there's a challenge for education policymakers. What's the challenge? They want to shape the evolution of national identity. National identity meaning they want to give a shape to the national identity in such a way that the rights of all the citizens are respected. So they want to give a shape in such a way that rights of all the citizens are respected and the cultural, linguistic, and economic resources of the nation are maximized and the resources get maximum. So they want to have a policy where the rights of all citizens are respected and the cultural, linguistic, and resources are maximized. Okay, that makes sense. To waste the resources of the nation by discouraging children from developing their mother tongues is quite simply unintelligent. Okay, I think this is the main point. He's trying to say that it would be wasting of resources when we discourage children from reading their mother tongue. It would be unintelligent. It will not be a good option if we are wasting our resources by discouraging mother tongues. So we tell students you're only going to study in English. So that will be a waste of resources. Okay. That also makes sense to me. A step in providing an appropriate education for culturally and linguistically diverse children. So they are saying the first step when we want to have a proper education for children who are culturally and linguistically diverse, meaning children from other cultures and linguists, all the languages, the first step in providing the education is to examine what existing research says about the role of children's mother tongue in their educational development. And they in the last line, they're saying, when we have to develop a proper education, we should look at what the research is saying about the role of mother tongue. So what do you think is the theme of the paragraph? Let's find out the theme in our words and we'll match it. Are they against mother tongue or are they in favor of mother tongue?
They are favor of.
Yes, and they're saying it'll be a wastage of resources if we don't allow children to read their mother tongue. Okay, so that's what they're saying. So I also agree with that. Other things were not that important. I think that was the main part. So let's see. Some present studies on children's mother tongue are misleading. Some present studies on children's mother tongue are misleading. Current studies on children's mother tongue are misleading, meaning they're not all right. There are mistakes in the current studies. I did not find that the current studies are misleading. We have yet to read the current studies that we read in the last line. We haven't talked what is given. A culturally rich educational program benefits some children more than others. First of all, there was no comparison between some children and other children. And they did not also talk about culturally rich education program. Culturally rich education program, which talks about culture. We did not read about an education which talks about culture. Bilingual children can make a valuable contribution to the wealth of the country. So they're saying bilingual children, meaning students who know more than one language, they make a valuable contribution to the wealth of the country. This is also not directly given, but I can see it in some ways. First of all, wealth of the country. What matches in the paragraph of wealth of the country? Tell me. We read something. Wealth of the country. Anyone? I'll show you again and then you'll realize, yes, we have talked about wealth.
Can you show the passage, please?
Yes.
National identity.
National identity is wealth? No.
Economic resources of the nation are maximized.
Yes, economic resources of the nation are maximized. Economic resources are something like wealth. And to waste the resources, here we are also talking about wealth. Okay. So that's why I thought, okay, it's talking about resources in some way. And then we are saying it will be a wastage of resources if we don't allow them to read their mother tongue. So basically, when students read their mother tongue, they provide more resources. So it's good for the wealth of the country. Maybe the passage is saying something like that. I'm just trying to match it up. Let's see what the next option is. I found it, it can come, but in an indirect way, very indirect. Bilingual children, meaning children who know their mother tongue as well as the main tongue. Like, for example, I study in Punjab, so my mother tongue is Punjabi and Hindi is my other language. So I'm studying both. Next, the law on mother tongue use at school should be strengthened. They haven't talked about anything, the laws on mother tongue. There's no laws on mother tongue. Use at school should be strengthened. I don't know what the laws is saying. I would say the only option, it's a very bad question, but if I had to mark an answer, I would mark the C option. Bilingual children, meaning children who can speak their mother tongue, can make a valuable contribution to the wealth of the country, meaning if we don't allow them to study mother tongue, it's a wastage of resources. So they make a valuable contribution to the wealth. So that's the option I'm making from that. The other option I think can come will be the law, but there was nothing about the law. The law is weak or something like that. So that's the answer. Does anyone have a question? If you're
तो
not,
ये वाला जो सी में है वो चीज कैसे देखेंगे कहाँ मतलब वो मेरे को समझ नहीं आया वहाँ पे
okay. Okay.
Wealth.
Bilingual children, okay. So when they talk developing their mother tongue, that what do you understand? How many languages will children be speaking?
More than two.
More than one, right? One will be
Yeah.
the main school language, whatever that is, and the other one will be their mother tongue.
Mother tongue, right.
So it's saying when we don't allow the children to develop their mother tongue, we are wasting the.
Resources.
So bilingual children make a contribution to the resources of the country. Valuable contribution. That's how I took it. Bilingual meaning children who do their mother tongue. So that's how I took it, but I'm also not very happy with this option. In the exam, maybe there could be a better option. Okay.
Yes.
Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's not a good question. Don't worry about this one. Let's go to the next one. Why does the writer refer to something that Goethe said? What will your keyword be, Nisha? You're doing this one. What's your keyword for the next question?
Sir, keyword is Goethe said.
Yes, Goethe.
Okay.
Okay, good. It's the author name. Let's find the author name. I think it should be in the third para.
Yes, sir. It's in
Found it?
fifth line.
Okay,
Fifth line.
yeah, stop. Now you come and read the question and understand what the question is asking. So what is the question asking you?
Why does the writer refer to something that Goethe said?
Okay. So why does the writer mention Goethe in a way? That's why I'm saying, why does the writer
Okay.
mention Goethe? Okay, so let's read.
Okay.
What is he trying to say when he mentions Goethe? Okay.
So, कहाँ से?
Okay.
अच्छा.
We read from this line. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Read.
Sir, yeah, more say?
More say yes.
Okay. More than 150 research study conduct during the past 35 years strongly support what Goethe said. What Goethe, the famous
You
18th
don't read it.
century.
Okay, you have to skip this. Who is he? He's a German philosopher. What he said. So you come here now. Okay.
He once said, the person who knows only one language does not truly know that language.
Okay, so what does the slide mean?
So कि एक इंसान एक लैंग्वेज अगर जानता है तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि वो सच में वो पूरी तरह जानता है, right?
Yes, तो मतलब what does it mean in a way?
कि उसे आधी आती है लैंग्वेज.
तो वो किसकी support में है? Think. He wants people to know how many
Monolingual.
languages.
Monolingual support.
Is he against monolingual or in favor of monolingual?
Against.
Yes. So he's saying a person who knows only one language does not truly know that language, meaning he's saying people should at least know how many languages?
2.
2. Okay. And he's saying what? A study
More
support
than
हुए थे or against हुए थे?
studies conducted during the past 35 years strongly support the growth of female students and
So research is also in favor of mother tongue or against mother tongue?
so it's
Okay.
it's in favor of favor.
Okay. Favor?
Yes, sir. Favor.
Okay. So let's find out. You understood what Goethe is saying. Goethe is saying that we should be multilingual. Even the research is saying multilingualism. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's find out the best option. Read the options.
To lead weight to his argument.
To lend weight to
Con-
his argument. Matlab,
yeah.
what does it mean?
So whatever he is saying, just give the weightage to that particular thing.
Yes, make his opinion stronger, right? Make his view
Yeah.
stronger. Good. Next.
To
Can this
conduct
answer-
some
Was the writer in favor of mother tongue or no?
सर वो तो दो लैंग्वेज की बात तो कर रहे हैं ना.
हाँ तो writer mother tongue के favor में है ना? कि नहीं?
Yeah,
And
sir.
Goethe also is in favor of mother tongue.
Right.
So maybe he's wanting to strengthen his viewpoint. That can be an answer, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's
Yes,
see the
sir.
other
This
options.
is
Let's see the other options as well. Go to the next one.
to contracted some research
Read this word again.
conducted.
No. Tell me.
Contradict. Right.
Contradict will be against or favor.
It's a contradict means it's in against,
Yes.
not. Yeah.
Favor. Yeah. So is he contradicting research or is he supporting the research? The research
He is
was
supporting
so this is wrong.
supporting.
Okay. Next option.
To introduce a new concept.
Did he introduce a new concept?
No.
Okay.
To update current thinking. No. The
No.
first, A is the right one.
Yeah, I also think the right one is A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyone has a doubt here?
No, sir.
Okay, good. Let's go next. Who wants to do next? 29th? Anyone? 29th? Okay.
I can do it.
Ashok, your voice is not clear. I would give you the opportunity, but it's breaking up. Can you check your mic and you can come back after that? Okay. Nafisa, you can try till then, 29th.
Okay, sir. Okay, I'll do it. The writer believes that when young children have a firm grasp of their mother tongue.
Okay. Does it have a good keyword or no? First of all, tell me.
Young children. Only
Okay.
thing you can find is young children because
Okay.
mother tongue is everywhere. Grasp means like learning or like acquiring,
Okay.
something like that. Or a firm grasp, maybe.
Firm grasp, what do you understand by that? See, the problem with this question is we don't have a strong keyword. So I'm trying to understand the question. So young children, we know. What do you understand by firm grasp?
Firm grasp means I'm not sure. I think it's only learning mother tongue, right?
What's grasp?
Grasp means like acquiring or like
Maybe
this
catching.
means like catching. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Learning.
Grasp actually means hold. So strong hold. Firm means strong. So young children who have a strong hold on their mother tongue. So let's find out wherever the author talks about that. See, again, the problem I had to read in deep because I did not have a good keyword. There are no good keywords except young children maybe. And young children she took because it's a noun and nouns don't have many synonyms. So that was the best of the answers, the best of the keywords that she picked. Okay, let's go. We were in the third paragraph. So you can start with the fourth one, maybe.
In fact, uh, okay.
No, we did this.
Oh,
Start.
sorry. Yeah. Sorry. The level of the development of children's mother tongue is a strong predictor of their second language development. Here you can't find it. Okay, solid foundation. No, their mother tongue develop. Maybe solid foundation can be a synonym with firm grasp.
Yes, it can be. It's a good
Yeah,
synonym.
children who come to school with a solid foundation in their mother tongue develop a stronger literacy abilities in the school language. Should I continue reading more or like?
First, clarify the
Okay.
meaning for this, and you can continue after that.
Okay, it means like when children have like a better, like a stronger background in their mother tongue, so they can even develop. I mean, like they learn better in the school. The stronger literacy abilities means like that some of the abilities that is related to the literacy, they can develop it better in the school, school language.
So they perform better in other subjects as well. Can I say
Yes.
that? If they're
Yeah,
good
they
at their
can
mother
perform.
tongue, they perform better in other subjects like English, the other languages maybe.
Yes.
Right? Okay. So do you want to check this option first, or should we read further?
I'm not sure. I'm just taking a look at all the words just in
Okay,
some
let's look at the
seconds.
first. Let's try to find if this is here. If this is not
Okay.
here, we'll read further.
Mm.
Okay.
I didn't see any other word similar to firm grasp, but okay, we'll read the options. Okay, so they can teach older family members that they learn at the school. No, nothing about older till now. They go on to do much better throughout their time at the school. This can be the answer.
Yes.
They can read the stories about their cultural background, nothing related to the culture. Actually, language is a part of culture, but
But they can
maybe
read stories. We didn't have anything about reading
no,
stories.
we don't. Yeah, like literacy. Maybe literacy and stories. I just somehow try to connect it. Okay, they develop stronger relationships with their family than with their peers. Okay, that for D is not there, A is not there, maybe B or C, but I think B is closer. Like actually the concept is closer in B. So I think B is the answer. But should I check?
Yeah, you can check. I would agree with B also.
Okay, so there is one grandparents. When parents and other caregivers are able to spend time with their children and tell stories or discuss issues with them in a way that develops their mother tongue, children come to a school well prepared to learn the school language and succeed educationally. Okay, this is very similar to one of the options, but they say they come to school well prepared. To
Which
learn
option
the
is it
language.
similar to?
Pardon me, sir.
Which option is it similar to?
One was about the story. I think like a family member or some. I think A or which one was?
No, this
Okay,
is
the third
similar
one.
to another option. Tell me which option.
This one, family members, while they learn at the school, they can teach older family members.
Does it say that? Read again.
Develops. Okay, come to school. Okay, when parents or other okay are able to spend time their children and tell stories or discuss issues with them in a way that develops their mother tongue, children come to school well prepared to learn the school language and okay succeed educationally. Okay, now I got it. Can I see the options? I think D also can be somehow connected.
No comparison. There's no comparison between family and friends.
Yeah, comparison is not there. So I think I have to. Sir, A is like we can teach older family members that, okay, actually there is no teaching in that. I think it's still B is a stronger option.
Yeah, B is your option. Why you okay. So we'll repeat this. You're right, B is the right option, first of all. But it was clearly B. They repeated B twice. So see, in the first case, they said here, children who come to school with a solid foundation in their mother tongue develop stronger literacy abilities in the school language. That is what it was saying, that they do well in school academically. So that's what it meant here for me. And then again, it's saying the same thing here. When parents and other caregivers develop their mother tongue, when parents and other caregivers discuss issues with them so that it develops their mother tongue, children come to school well prepared to learn the school language and succeed educationally. Again, it's saying the same thing, that they succeed educationally. So it was repeating in both the options. So B should be the right answer. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Clear. Okay. Why is A wrong? They don't teach older family members. It was saying older family members teach mother tongue to the children.
Yes.
Yes, this is not right. They can read stories from their cultural background. There's nothing about reading stories at all or cultural background at all. Third option, there's no comparison between family and friends. So D is also the wrong option. So the only option that makes sense would be B.
Sir, there was something related to the stories and
No,
I got
they can read stories. It's not said. Now, when old parents tell them stories, not children.
Sorry, yeah, children.
Parents and other caregivers tell stories to children. It's not about children telling stories.
Yeah, children don't say
I agree,
stories.
there is stories given, but it's not stories. Children are
No,
telling
it's
stories
not.
better.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, so let's move on. It's an easy question. We'll move on. Okay, you also did the right logic at the end. Why are some people suspicious about mother tongue based learning programs? What's the keyword here? There's only one keyword. It's not a good keyword.
Suspicious.
Mother tongue.
Yes, not mother tongue. Why would it not be mother tongue?
But it's come again and again in the passage.
Yeah, the whole passage is about mother tongue. So please don't pick mother tongue. You'll end up reading the whole paragraph if you want to do that. So we'll take the word suspicious. Suspicious means what?
Suspect.
More carefully.
Surprising.
Surprising.
Doubtful.
No.
Or
Confused.
something related to doubtful.
When doubtful.
Doubtful. Meaning they don't support it. They're doubtful about it. Meaning they believe it's not that good. So why are some people doubtful about the mother tongue based teaching programs? Meaning they're not sure about it. Okay, so let's talk about wherever you find suspicious, let me know. Okay, and there are some, okay, we were here. So we'll start from here. We can start from this paragraph or the last 3 lines here.
Next paragraph, first line.
Okay, good. Some educators and parents are suspicious. Can you read the reason also? Because, tell me the reason.
Worry that
Yes.
worry that they take time away from the majority language.
Okay, so did you understand what it means? Students will not have enough time for the
Mother language.
other languages like Hindi. So for example, Hindi is our mother tongue. So if we read Hindi is our main language, national language. If we give time to whatever our mother tongue is, we won't get enough time in school for our national
Other
language.
language.
Yeah, other language. You get the point?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's find out the reason. Okay.
Sir, may I ask something? So
Yes.
we can see student and parents, they have doubt because which language they have to learn because due to lack of time.
Yes.
This because suspicious meaning is doubt. Therefore, I'm asking.
Yes, yes. So lack of time. Find the correct option now.
D.
Mm,
Which option is about
Mhm.
timing problem?
I-
Lack of time.
A.
I think D is correct.
A.
A. They worry that children will be slow. They're worrying about children's speed. Or
No,
worry
no,
that children
no,
won't have time.
No, D is correct. D, sir.
D,
Okay.
sir.
They fear
We
that
failed that.
programs will use up valuable time in the school day. I think D is better than A. They're not worried about children being slow. They're worried about these programs taking up valuable time.
Yes.
Okay. So they won't have time for the other subjects. Does that make sense? D?
Yes.
Yes. Good. Anyone have a doubt with D? Okay. I want you to tell me some synonyms for suspicious now. Common synonyms.
Questionable.
They had some questions. Not questionable questions, but yes, that's a good synonym. Anything else?
Unsure.
Unsure.
They're unsure. Yeah, that can be a word. Unsure.
Sir, distrustful maybe.
Another word. Can you repeat it?
Distrustful.
Distrustful. Yes, they don't trust it. Okay, I can make sense of that also. Yes, there's another word, vocabulary word. That's quite common. No, ambiguous. Ambiguous is
Dubious.
when it's not clear, it's vague. It's not about doubtful. It's vague. Like when it's not clear to you, it's something else. Like for example, the writing is ambiguous, meaning you can't read it properly. So it doesn't make sense to you in that sense. Another word?
So skeptical.
Skeptical. That's the word I wanted to hear because it comes a lot in readings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Skeptical. So please remember this word. You'll see this in a lot of readings. It means doubt. So be prepared with this word. Skeptical. Okay. So let's go. It has another, I think it has a spelling with C also. Yes. I think both the spellings are correct with the C and with the K.
So
If I'm
with
not-
K is American, with C is British.
Yes, both are correct. So you can see any of the spellings with C or K. Both are correct. So anyways, be prepared for this one. Let's go to the summary completion. Okay. The summary completion is hard. So I'll do what we'll do the true false first, and then we'll spend time on it when we have ample time. So we'll do this first because this takes up a lot of time. And I don't want you to waste that at the beginning because I want you to do them at the end. So that even if you have to mark a guess, you can just mark it and go ahead. Okay. So let's do this one. We'll start with 36th. Tell me how would this be false? I'll tell you my strategy again because I think a lot of new students are there. So I'll repeat my strategy for true false. For me, true false are done in a slightly different way. I figure out how this question can be false. So let me tell you what I mean by that. Less than half the children who attend kindergarten, less than half means less than 50%. Less than 50% children. I think we've done this. Have we done this? I'm
Sir,
not-
actually today I'm new in your class. So
Okay.
I wish
Ma-
if you will teach to me because
okay,
coming 28 I have to appear.
Okay, I'll cover it
Thank
up.
you.
Okay, so less than 50% children. Okay, what are they saying? Have English as their mother tongue. So meaning their mother tongue, less than 50% children have mother tongue English in Toronto. So they're talking about a city, Toronto. Less than 50%'s mother tongue is English. Okay, so tell me how would this be false?
If more than 50% have English as a mother tongue.
More than
Perfect.
50.
Perfect. Now see, it's so easy. So now let's just find out if it's less than 50% English or more than 50% English, and we'll mark our answer. If it's less than 50%, our answer is true. If it's more than 50%, our answer is yes. If it's more than 50%, our answer is no. And if we don't know the percentage, we'll say not given. Okay,
Okay.
so let's find out. We'll go back to the beginning. I found Toronto here. That was my keyword. So, and tell me the answer now. Read, you found the line also. I think it's the same line. Tell me the answer. Please read properly. Please don't be in a hurry. So what's the line saying?
False, sir.
False. Can you read the line?
False.
Can you read the line, please?
To illustrate, in the city of Toronto in Canada,
Yes.
58% of kindergarten pupils come from home where English is not the usual language of communication.
So 58% come from homes where?
English is not the usual language of communication.
So how many have English as the mother tongue?
8% that is written.
If 58% don't have English as the mother tongue, how many have English as the mother tongue?
So 42, sir.
42%. 42%.
And the question is saying how many have less than
Less than.
Less
It's
than
true.
50, sir.
Less
It's
than
true, sir.
50.
True.
Less than
Yeah, it's
50.
true.
So what's the answer?
True, sir.
It's true.
True. So why did you hurry
Yes.
so much? Why did you not read?
Yes.
Okay. So please read next time. So the answer is yes. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
please
Sir,
repeat it.
there is written 58%. So 58 minus 142, they
Yes.
have mother tongue. So how it will be yes means true?
But the question is saying
Means
less than 50. 42 is less
okay,
than
less
50.
than 50. Okay, less than 50
Yeah,
means
how?
we will. Okay.
Yes, 42%. Okay, I'll repeat it. Some of you asked me to repeat it, so I'll repeat it again. See, the question, the passage is saying, let's read the passage. 58% of students come from home where English is not the usual language of communication. Meaning,
Yes.
how many come from homes where English is the language, main language? 42%. In 58%, the mother tongue is something other than English. So 42% will be the will be the homes children whose mother tongue is English. And the question is also
Okay.
saying the same thing, that less than 50% have mother tongue as English. So it's saying the same thing, 42% and less than 50%. Both are the same. So the answer is yes.
Yes.
Is it clear?
Okay. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, let's go next. 37th. Who wants to do 37th? How would it be false? Samina, you want to try 37th? How would it be false?
Yes, sir, I will.
Okay.
Research proves that learning the host country language at school can have an adverse effect on children's mother tongue.
Okay.
Means there is one research that proof learning country language at school can have a adverse effect on children's mother language.
What is it? What is
So
this? Can you repeat this?
host country language.
What do you understand by host country language?
Host country may be their native language.
No. When
No,
who's the
other
host?
country.
Who's a host? It's the opposite of what?
Host someone who can present the any program, any host.
Yes, that's a host.
Owner.
There's another if you come to my house, then you are what?
Okay.
You're my what?
Host.
Guest.
Host.
Okay.
And
Guest
the
and
opposite of
we-
guest is what?
host.
Host. So when you go to Canada, who will you be?
Okay.
So we will be guest.
And they
Guest.
will
I
be
will be
the
guest and okay.
they will be the
Host.
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 Host
Okay.
country.
Is it
In
clear?
other country language. Okay.
Yeah. Like a country you go to, like another country. Is it clear?
Yes. Yes.
So learning their language, like Canada, we'll take host country to be Canada. So learning Canada's language at school, what can it do?
Adverse effect on children's mother tongue. Means
Okay.
there are some effect putting on the children's mother tongue.
Which effect?
Adverse.
Adverse effect.
Do you know the meaning of adverse?
Negative effects.
Negative
Bad
effects and some different. Yeah.
Yeah, negative. Negative is the right word. I do this word in problem solution essays. Okay. So learning the host country language can have a negative effect on what?
Effects on children's mother tongue.
Okay. So how would this be true? If learning the host country language has a negative effect on the mother tongue, then the answer is true. If it doesn't have a,
So if
So it
it
will
doesn't have any
be-
negative effect.
then the answer is
True.
false.
False. Sorry, false.
Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now I have a question. If it has a positive effect, what would you mark your answer? False or not?
Not given.
No, sir.
Oh,
False.
no.
No or not given? Think and answer.
So no.
No.
No,
No.
sir, because there is no written positive, therefore
No,
not
I'm
given.
saying in the passage if it's
No.
written positive effects. There's positive.
No.
So then the answer will be no.
Everyone believes that?
Yes, sir.
Anyone has a doubt here?
Sir, it will
Given, sir.
be, there is written negative and there will be
Positive.
positive. Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
So the answer
Okay.
should be
No.
Yes or no?
Sir, it will contradict and not, because sir, it will be go opposite to statement.
okay. Okay.
One person is saying negative, another is saying positive.
Okay. Good. Okay. But do you believe that there can be both positive and negative effects of one thing? Can I
Yes,
say
sir.
cars have both
Yes.
positives and negatives?
Yes, possible.
Yes,
Yes.
it's possible.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So if I say something has positive, do I mean that it doesn't have any negative? Or no, it can have negative also.
It can have.
What should your answer be now? Tell me your answer now. I gave you a hint.
Sir, it will be false.
Not give.
It'll be not given.
Not given.
If it has
Not
a positive
given.
effect, I don't know whether it has a negative effect or not. It
Okay.
only tells me it has a positive effect, but it can also have a
Negative.
negative effect, right?
Okay.
Okay. So tricky question. I was just asking. But if it says it doesn't have any negative effect, then the answer for sure is not no, because the question is saying it has a negative effect and the passage is saying no negative effects. It only has,
Okay.
or it says it only has positive effects, something like that. Is it clear?
Okay.
So
Yes,
now
sir.
let's find out what is research saying about the effect of learning the host country language on the mother tongue. We'll start with the first paragraph itself and go down. We found this answer here. So start finding it here. What's a good keyword? Pick up a good keyword first. What will you be looking for?
Um,
Host country
host
or mother tongue.
country and
Yes.
adverse effect.
Yes, let's find out. Adverse effect,
And,
no. Just find
mother
host
tongue.
country and mother tongue. Okay. Find it.
Mother tongue, yes.
Yeah. The effects on the mother tongue of host country.
There is written they see few positive consequence for the host society. Consequence means result, and positive and few positive consequence of a host society means other country, language, and society. And worry that these diversity threatens the identity of host society. Consequence, they promote unfortunate educational policies that will make the problem disappear. If students retain their culture and language, they are viewed less capability of identifying with the mainstream's culture and learning the mainstream language of society. There is, sir, mention positive, few positive.
Okay. Can you repeat the question in a simpler way here without looking at the question? What did the question say? Learning? Which language?
Learning
Learning the host country's
country
language can
language.
have
Its
adverse
effect,
effect on
yeah,
other
adverse
countries.
effect means negative effect on children's mother tongues.
And here they're talking about what?
Here they are saying they see few positive consequence, means there are some few positive result are came
For what?
after this for the host society.
For the host society. But here,
Okay, and then
but in the question we were talking about negative effects on what?
host society.
No.
Child's
Sorry,
mother tongue.
host
On children's
Mother
mother
tongue.
language.
On mother language. The passage is
on
saying
mother
the other
language,
thing.
yeah,
The passage is talking about the effects of learning what?
learning for the host society.
Learning mother language on, mother tongue on
Host society.
Host
But the passage is
society.
talking about host language on.
Mother language.
Mother.
Yes. So
Mother.
the answer will be what?
Not given.
Not
Answer
given.
will
You're right.
be not given, yes, because it is
You remember
not
how
mentioned.
our answer was going to be no? Our answer was only going to be no if there were no negative effects on the mother tongue.
Okay.
But we are not mentioning that. We don't know if there are there are negative effects or not of learning the host country language. We don't know that because they're talking about something else. They're talking about mother tongue and not the host country language. So the answer will be not given.
Not given. Okay.
Okay. I think I heard it in the end. If everyone clear, I can explain it better if you're not clear. But please let me know.
No.
No?
Sir,
Is it
it's
clear?
very
Clear, sir.
it's clear, sir.
It's clear. Okay. Moving to the next one then. Okay. So please read. When you read now, make a sense. I've as soon as I read, I figured out here they're talking about the learning the host country language, but there they're talking about learning the mother tongue. So
Mother tongue.
okay, so just read in a better way. Read, like, pay attention to these things. Okay, the next one, 38th. The FOIR program is accepted by the French education system. So this program is accepted by the French education system. How would this be false?
If
Sir,
it's
if it
not
is not
accepted,
accepted,
Not
Yes.
accepted.
Okay,
Not
very good.
accepted, then false.
Yes.
And if it is not given, then not accepted by someone, so it will be not.
sir, if we do not
Not
have
given.
any information about either it is accepted or not, then it will be
Not accepted, then not
Yes.
given.
Yes, if we don't know whether it's accepted or not, then it'll be not given. Okay, so I have a question here. Let's imagine the FOIR program is accepted by the Indian education system.
Not given.
Not given. Yes. Why would it be not given? Good.
Because they are not talking about the French education system.
Yes, perfect. I want to know about the French education system. I don't care whether India accepts it or not. I only care about whether France accepts it or not. Is it clear?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so let's find out whether it's accepted or not. What will our keyword be? The FOIR education program. So let's look for FOIR. We were here, we were in the first paragraph only. So let's look at the second paragraph. I think I read the whole second paragraph. There's no FOIR here. Third.
Third also there is no.
Sir, in fifth para,
In fifth para. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
last third line.
Okay. Here. So he found us the line. Thank you. Now let's find out whether it's accepted by not or not.
Sir, acceptance की कोई बात नहीं है इधर पे.
Yes. So what will your answer be?
Not given.
Not given.
Not given.
Not given. The answer at the back is false. I don't agree with that answer. So for me, the answer is not given. I don't know whether France accepts it or not. If anyone has a different thinking, they can let me know. The answer at the back is no, but I don't agree with no. I think the answer should be not given.
sir, when it's written develops, that means they accept it and develop it. Because
Yeah.
even I thought like that. That's what I thought. Like it might be like false. Like not given is like clear, but based on that theory and that idea. But here, because it says develop, I thought like develop, because I was looking for actually a word like which can be the synonym for
Okay.
that one.
So the point is now, okay, Nafisa, you made your thinking clear. How should it be no? If it's
If it's not accepted,
Yeah,
suppose
so-
if
so tell me
it's
whether-
written
whether it's
rejected,
accepted or not. Whether
but it's
accepted.
rejected or
Yes.
like anything is showing that is not accepted.
Yes. So can you tell me that? Is that given?
Just the verb here is develop. Develop means like you accept and you like improve
Which
it
country?
or like
Which
you do
country? Which
something.
country are they talking
Belgium.
about here?
Belgium.
Belgium. We are caring about which country?
We are caring about
French.
French,
Yeah.
like France.
French.
Yeah. So tell me, what should be the answer?
It should be
Not
not
given.
given.
Yes, because we don't know about France. We know about Belgium, but I don't care about Belgium at all. I need to know about France. So why should I confuse myself and mark something else? Is it clear? We made a theory. We said if it's accepted in France, we'll write true. If it's not
Yes.
accepted, we'll write false. And we don't know whether it's accepted or not, we'll write not given. I don't know whether it's accepted in France or not, so I'll write not given. Is it clear?
That's true. If that one was instead of in Belgium was in France,
Yes.
we could
Yes.
think about that.
So it will
Yeah,
be
then I
true.
would mark true. Then I would mark true. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, moving to the next one. Okay, let's go. Here it's a question that we do a lot. Is Taran here? Taran, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Taran, tell me, which type of question is this one?
To tell the time earlier. Comparison.
Comparison, yes. And what are they comparing? Good.
Bilingual children and
Bilingual and trilingual.
Bilingual and monolingual. Do you understand?
Monolingual.
Do you understand
sir,
what is
I know.
bilingual and monolingual?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, sir.
Two languages.
You know,
I
two
don't know.
language or many language?
Yes. No, many no, one. Mono is one language.
Oh yeah. Yes.
Okay. So,
So
and what are they
bilingual
comparing?
means
Yes.
more language.
Mono means one. Multi means
Okay.
more than multiple,
Okay. Okay.
multilingual. Okay. So, so tell me. So what are they comparing, Devanshu? They're comparing bilingual and monolingual. What are they comparing between them?
So they are
Time.
comparing their speed
How-
of telling time.
Yes. When do they learn to tell time? If they learn to tell the time earlier, our answer will be true. If they learn to tell the time after them, then the answer will be false. So let's find out who learns to tell the time sooner. Is it bilingual children or monolingual children? What will your keyword be?
Time earlier?
Time.
Time. Telling time.
Earlier.
Yeah, telling time, not earlier.
Earlier also.
No, earlier will be difficult to find. There can be some other words. Sooner, for example, sooner, at a younger age.
Okay.
There are so many
Okay.
synonyms. Okay. So telling the time. Let's find out telling the time. Okay, where were we? The fifth passage, right? Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we'll go here, sixth passage. Does it talk about telling the time? Otherwise, we'll move to the next one.
So yes, second
Yes,
time,
sir.
people who know how to tell time.
Okay, so tell me who learns it faster? Who learns it at a younger age? The monolingual children or the bilingual children?
People who know how to the time in their mother tongue, understand the concept of time. Okay.
Sir, what is secondary school people?
Secondary school is after 8th standard. Till 8th, it's called primary school. After 8th, it's secondary school. Pupils are students. Students.
Synonyms of students.
So people, we can use it in writing this word. People.
I don't like it so much. I don't think it's formal. But
What about toddlers?
toddlers? Definitely not. Toddlers are very young children. I don't even they are children who don't go to school. I consider them toddlers, like very, very young.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Sir, always they are our teacher. They are saying students is okay as instead of other words.
Yes, I would
We
also
can
say the
repeat.
same thing. Yes, I would
Yeah.
also say repeat students rather than using words like toddlers or something else. Okay, so what's your answer? Is there a comparison between monolingual and bilingual children? And who learns
No,
faster?
No comparison.
No, I don't think.
So it will
And the
be not
answer-
given.
So
Not given.
Yeah, not given. I agree.
Not given.
Yeah, yes, good. If anyone has a doubt, they can ask. Otherwise, I'm moving to the next question.
No doubt.
Okay, bilingual children can apply reading comprehension strategies acquired in one language when reading in the other. So tell me, how would this be false? And read the question properly, understand, tell me how would it be false, and then do it.
If they will not apply, then it will be false.
Very good. If then they can apply, if they learn, for example, I'll talk about myself. If I learn something in Punjabi or Hindi, and I can explain, I can use the same strategy in English. That is what the question is saying. If you learn strategies, reading comprehension strategies in Hindi or one language, you can apply it in the other language. Are you clear?
Others,
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
And what is reading comprehension?
So exactly what we are doing. We are doing
Yeah,
comprehensions.
very good. I was going to say the same thing. So reading comprehension means understanding a reading passage. Good. So let's do it. What will your keyword be? Reading comprehension strategies.
Yes.
Okay, so let's try to find. We were here. You can continue from here, or you can look at the last paragraph. So only this much left.
Many people are marvel at the how quickly. In this, I think so. Conversational
But
skills.
they're conversational skills, not about reading comprehension. Find the reading comprehension. I'll give you a hint. It's not exactly saying the word reading comprehension. It's
Receptive skills.
no, it's in this passage.
Majority language speaking.
No, reading comprehension. Something similar to it.
Minority language.
No,
Relearn.
minority language is not reading. Minority language is what? Minor language, not language. We're talking about reading comprehension. Find me reading comprehension. Something similar to reading comprehension.
Written
Passive
passage.
was to
The studies of secondary school.
No, here, below
Written passage.
this passage. Similarly, at more advanced levels, there is a transfer across.
Advanced and
There is a transfer across.
languages.
So do you understand what it
In
means?
other skills.
Yes, skills you learn in one language, you can transfer to other languages. Then they're giving the example of reading comprehension. This is what they're calling reading comprehension. Know this. Knowing how to distinguish the main idea from the supporting details of a written passage. This is reading comprehension. You are trying to differentiate between the main idea and the supporting details of a written passage. Is it clear? Okay, this is reading comprehension, right? What is reading comprehension? Understanding the reading. So learning about the main idea from the passage is what? Reading comprehension. Are you clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Not a very good location, not a very good keyword, but I couldn't help it. It was here. Okay. So I think, yes, they can apply the skills they learned in one language to another. Where is it written? They can apply the skills from one language to another.
Sir, I think not written here.
It's written. Read. You'll find it. It's easy.
From opinion.
No, from one language to another.
Opinion.
So transfer across language will be.
Main idea from the supporting details.
No, here. What he said. There is a
Transfer across languages.
Okay.
Transfer across.
Okay.
Yes, from one language to another. Did you get it? So you learn it in Hindi, you apply it in English. Is it clear?
So like we are doing sometime English translation in Hindi and Urdu.
Yeah, like that. And so you learned Urdu translation at school, and now you're doing it in English. Did you learn it again? No, you did not learn the strategy again. What you learned in Urdu, you're using the same skills here in English. Is it clear?
Okay.
So
Yes,
that's
sir.
what they're saying. So it's true. Okay, let's come to the next one. We'll do these blanks. Okay, I have two strategies for them. First, I try to make sense of them I try to fit in words here. So I do that. I'll be honest, I do that. But if I do fit in words, I try to confirm them by reading them again. Okay, so I'll give you, and you're going to tell me a good option for this second blank. 30 seconds. The fact that mother tongue can disappear at a similar is less well understood. Mother tongue can disappear at a similar. What can be similar?
Rate.
Yeah, rate. Can there be any other? Can there be any other
Time.
answer? Time? Yes.
Time.
Any other answer?
Type.
Can disappear at a similar type? Does that make
No.
sense?
No.
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 Any other word that makes sense?
No, sir.
No. So you're very right. So the mother tongue can disappear at a similar rate or similar time. So actually, I want you to tell me the meaning of rate, because in Hindi, it's a totally different meaning. Rate.
The rate, I think,
Percentage.
related to speed. Speed, I think.
Yes. In English, rate is speed. It's not price. In Hindi, it's price. In English, it's speed. It's not price. So please make sure if you find speed, you're going to make the answer as rate. If you find here time, you're going to write the answer as time. So let's find out what's the answer. Okay. Okay, let's go. Okay, just hold on 1 second.
Sir, if there is something like frequency, then what will be our answer, rate or time?
And then frequency will be
Time.
given there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So they're both not good answers for frequency. Okay. Okay. So let's find out the fact that mother tongue can disappear. But I'm just giving you a simple hint how to do it. We'll start with the first one and then do the second one so that it's easier for us. It was often recorded that bilingual children acquire the dash to converse in the majority language remarkably quickly. So what?
Ability, sir.
Ability. Acquire what? Children acquire what? Let's find out. Children can acquire what thing? Children can acquire ability. So ability does make sense.
Ability.
Can any other word make sense? Children can apply communication to converse. What do you understand by converse?
To communicate.
Converse is also communicate. So communication doesn't make sense. Conversation is a communication, right?
Yes.
So this is already given.
Time.
So no time. Children can acquire the time to
Type.
Children can acquire the type.
Ability.
See,
Ability.
ability makes sense. Can you tell me if any other word makes sense? That's your
No,
question.
sir. Only
Family.
ability.
No.
Children-
Family.
Okay. So let's find out the equation. I think the answer should be ability. Let's find out the equation. So tell me, what are the keywords you're looking for? Bilingual children should acquire this really
The
quickly.
majority language.
Majority language.
Sir, acquire is the keyword, I guess.
Acquire, get. So, and remarkably quickly. Quickly means what?
Fast.
Fastly.
Okay. So please,
Speedily.
when you find the answer, you should have fast also nearby. So let's find out. We had one passage remaining. We can do this or we can go back. Okay. So let's start here, then we can go back.
So there is given how quickly children can lose.
Very good. So many children marvel at how quickly is given here. Bilingual children is also given here. And acquire, there's a word for acquire. Yes. What's the word for acquire?
Get.
Pick up, sir. Pick up.
Catch up.
Pick up.
Catch up.
And
Get. Pick
What are
up.
they picking up?
Conversational
Conversational
Skills.
And ability is a synonym for?
Skills.
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 Everything makes sense for me. I think our answer is perfectly clear. Is it clear?
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay. Now you find out the fact that the mother tongue can disappear. Now you're finding out mother tongue. It disappears at similar what? Let's find out.
Similar what?
Disappear the mother tongue. Mother tongue disappear is given here. Can you see this? Losing there.
Their
ability to use their mother tongue.
ability to use their mother tongue.
Okay. And what is similar here? Can you see what's similar?
Educators.
No.
How children can lose?
So what? And here what's happening? And it is happening at what? It is happening very.
Quickly.
Quickly.
And here it is also happening very.
Quickly.
So quickly is what?
Quickly.
Speed, right?
Yes, Ray.
So it was a very difficult question, but I think the answer should be what?
Rate.
Ray.
Are you
Right.
clear? How?
Sir,
Yes.
speedily, quickly.
So because
Quickly,
both
quick.
the things are happening at the same speed or same rate.
Yes. And both the things are happening very quickly. So they're happening at the same rate. Are you clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This one is very easy, I think, from the options. Mark it from the options. Tell me.
Area.
Particular time.
Time that
Particular
has,
time.
okay.
Area.
People that have settled in a particular
Area.
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 area is better than time,
Area.
right?
Right.
Yes. But we'll check the answer. People who have settled there. So same linguistic background that have settled in a particular what? Let's read further.
Linguistic group.
So they have settled in a particular what? Where do they have settled?
Neighborhood.
Neighborhood. So what can be a synonym for neighborhood?
Area.
Area.
Area. It makes sense. This is already given, right? Particular linguistic background is already given. Particular linguistic group. So they are settling in what? In a neighborhood.
Neighborhoods.
Neighborhood के लिए answer आ गया area. Neighborhood answer.
Area.
Okay. And thus no longer employ it even with. And now they're not using what? Employ it. Can you tell me what is it? And I wanted to
Employ
teach you the
As
meaning.
Mother tongue?
Their mother language.
Mother tongue. Perfect. And I want to teach you the meaning of employ. Employ means use. And they no longer use their mother tongue even with who? So tell me. They don't use
Family.
Family.
family,
teacher.
family, teachers.
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 Family.
what-
Teachers.
Okay. But what is strong stranger? They don't use it with their teachers or they don't use it with their family. What is a
The
strange thing?
families. The family
Teachers.
will be strange.
families.
Yes. If they don't use it with teachers, then it makes sense, right? You are not using what? Your mother tongue with me. You're using what? English. So you
Yes.
using English with makes it, you using not your mother tongue makes complete sense. But you not using your mother tongue with your family doesn't make sense. So I would mark the answer as family. I would think family, but let's just check it. So they don't use.
Yes, sir. The linguistic division between parents and children has becoming emotional chasm.
Here. They may retain receptive skills in language, but they will use the majority language in speaking with their peers and siblings and in responding to their parents.
Parents.
So majority
Yeah,
language
family.
means they're not using which language? Mother tongue.
Mother tongue.
Mother tongue.
Okay, good. Let's do the last answer. It follows that teenager children, this is wrong, teenage children. Teenage children in these circumstances experience a sense of. So now they're going to experience some feeling. So tell me which is a feeling out of it.
Dislocation.
What is-
Dislocation.
What do you understand by dislocation?
So like a feeling of cut off.
Yeah, feeling cut off, like you are
Not suitable.
yeah, not suitable. That you are at a very like strange location. You're not at home. You're at a very like when you go to Canada, like you will feel you are from another
Homesick.
country. Yeah, you'll
Not
feel homesick.
appropriate.
Yeah, dislocation. So let's find a synonym for dislocation. Or let's find out what's the feeling they have.
Last line.
People become alienated.
Pupils frequently become
Alienated.
Yeah, alienated means yes. Alienated means dislocated. Alien, you know the word? Alien
Yes,
is
sir.
a
Alien.
foreigner.
Alien.
Alien is a foreigner. He's not from our culture. He's from another culture or from another planet also.
The planet.
So alien will be alienated will be a good synonym for dislocated.
Dislocation.
Dislocation.
Yes. Yes. Please don't write dislocation.
Like
Please write the-
in Jadoo movie,
yeah, the movie. It was planned.
one Indian movie. Yeah.
Yes. So I hope it's clear. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I'll address your doubts later because it's getting late for ma'am. So I'll pass on the class to ma'am. Ma'am has to take your speaking class. And we'll continue tomorrow. Should we continue with the reading passage?
Yes, sir. Reading passage.
Okay. We'll continue with that. Is ma'am
Sir,
here?
whenever you will teach regarding of writing modules, because I am mostly losing my score in writing and reading.
Writing and reading. Ma'am is going to teach writing, speaking today, and tomorrow she's going to teach writing. Okay. So I teach writing once a week. Let's see if I can this week, Friday. Okay.
Okay, sir. Fine. Okay.
Okay. Are you here?
Yes,
Yes,
I'm here.
yes, sir, yes.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay. I'm talking to ma'am. Okay, I'll close the class.
They're
Yeah.
they're also
Thank you,
telling
sir. Thank you.
You're
they're
welcome.
also telling about me.
Yes, you can continue.